once again, everyone, and welcome to Cruznik's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruzigex. Alongside me, the adorable Arya Stormborn.
Heyo.
And we are well on our way through the path of the Red Mage. In the last episode, we finally discovered the identity of the puppet master behind this mysterious cabal. He is a man by the name of Lambard, and before turning to a path of evil, he used to be one of the founding members of the Crimson Duelists. Unfortunately, this sparked Zaroon to take up a path of vengeance, but he's not going at it alone. Thankfully, he's got good old Chris Valentine on his side, and we've got a new pupil to Red Magic. Yes, Arya has donned the clothes of a Red Mage and taken up the rapier. Yeah, why haven't you tried Red Magic yet, Arya?
Because I'd like to get through White Mage first.
I mean, that's up to you. Anyways, where will this path of vengeance lead, and how will Arya's training proceed? Let's find out in the next quest of the Path of the Red Mage, the level 58 quest on Lambard's Trail. Lambard and his puppets are acting under Imperial orders, that much is certain. Ever since we thwarted the attempt on Master Wilkin, however, it would seem they have abandoned him as a target. The merchant's life is not worth all the assassins we cost them, I wager. But it will only be a matter of time before the Cabal is given new prey to hunt. I've called in a favor with a friend to investigate possible targets, and he's agreed to meet us at Hawker's Round in Limsa. Sweet, a free teleport out of this BS. Alright, now off to Hawker's Round, which is Hawker's Alley. Oh, hey, it's Riol! This fine gentleman here is Riol, a former member of the Company of Heroes. He's been helping us with our investigation since before we left for Aleport. Ah, the two of you have met, I take it. It's good to see you, Riol. Good to see you too, lad. Mr. Redbridges here didn't mention you was on the road together. Anyhow, let's get straight to business. I did some digging into that floating fortress of your cabal. The merchant man dabbles in a bit of trading to keep up the charade, so I started paying attention to where the goods ended up. And I think you'll find that Lambard gets his orders from the Imperial base in northern Thanalan. Castrum Meridianum. That's your best bet, I reckon. You are a treasure, Riol. I'll pass on any new information we manage to uncover. For now, though, consider that favor repaid in full. Chris, Arya, to the drowning wench! Okay, I want to know what Riol owes as a favor. But for now, let's head to the Aft Castle. Here we are. Right, we have our destination, so let's discuss the objective. We need to storm Castra Meridianum and locate documentation on Lambard's next target. A poor choice of words, perhaps. To clarify, one of us will provide a diversion, while the other two slip inside and rifle through desks until we find what we are looking for. Better. Chris, you will be our decoy. Draw away as many of their sentries as you can and buy us the time we need. Arya, we will run you through some practice exercises. I see you have been honing your skills on various beasts, but this will be your first battle against thinking opponents, yes? Very well. Make your preparations, my friends. We meet at Rabon's Push. Alright, off to Northern Danlan. Let's ride. It's a good thing we're level 60 and that nothing in here will mess with us. Man, Castra Meridianum. How many times has it been since how many years has it been since I last frickin' did this? Oh, wait. Well, not for this. Well, for the story, it's been years. Not for the story. I've been leveling up in this BS for quite some time. Anyway. Right. Just as we planned. Chris, do your best to become the center of Imperial attention. Arya, you're with me. Once inside, we'll split up to hasten our search. So steel yourself for run-ins with patrols.
I hope I'm ready for this.
Just keep your head and you'll be fine. You've not quite reached Chris's level of skill, but your offensive magics are, to be quite honest, terrifyingly powerful. Your restorative arts, on the other hand, well, let me just say that the scales swing both ways. Now that I think on it, Alisei lacked balance in much the same manner. Must be something in the blood. But rarely have I met such an extreme case as you. Not to worry. We will work on your weaker aspects until you find an equilibrium. Such is the key to excelling in red magic. Now, let us set to work. Head around to the front of the base and make a nuisance of yourself, Chris. With the growth you've shown, I'm certain you can handle whatever these Imperials throw at you.
We'll be sneaking in from the backside while you hold their attention. Please try not to fight all of them at once.
Have you met me? That's like my default. You run in, you club as many as you can, and then you call it a day. What the heck? I'm level 60. I was not... I could have sworn they wouldn't mess with me. Why is this happening? Well, oh wait, that's a 49. I don't need to worry about that. I hope. Hello, boyos. Miss me? Come on, that can't be all you got. Come on, let's make this interesting. Here comes the pain. Come on, I'm not even breaking a sweat. Come on. Okay, that's just classified as boring. I was expecting there to be more. It's like, come on, I barely even broke a sweat. Didn't even get to Korokor. I didn't even swing my rapier once. You don't do things by halves, do you, my friend? I could hear the commotion from the other side of the wall. Our foe was so focused on your battle, I dare say we could have walked out with an entire shelf of records. As things stand, however, we contented ourselves with the knowledge of Lambard's forthcoming operations. There is much to discuss. I suggest we withdraw to the cerulean plant that we might converse in relative safety. But it would seem the experience is taking its toll on poor Arya. Are you able to walk, my dear? All right, re-ride. Here we are. I see the color has returned to your cheeks, Arya. Do you feel any better?
Much better, thank you. I may have been pushing too hard to perfect my white magics.
From what I witness, I'd say you have much work yet ahead of you. Still struggling, eh?
I'm trying my best.
Let's return to the subject at hand, shall we? We've uncovered documents detailing the Empire's deployment of the Cabal, and it is much as we surmised. The Cabal's assassins spirited away youths with arcane aptitude, much like our Arya here, and deliver them to Lambard for branding. Once the cursed sigil has destroyed their wills, he fills their empty minds with lethal thaumaturgy and conditions them to follow his every command. It seems, however, that the formation of the Cabal itself was a relatively recent development. Lambard received Imperial orders to organize his puppets into an expendable force, a fearless, unswervingly loyal cult of assassins that could strike against resistance supporters in the lands beyond the Empire's reach. This plan, as well as Lambard's involvement, was proposed by the Crown Prince himself. As a champion who brought Xenos to justice, I am sure you are familiar with the man's reputation for cold brutality. Aside from his mastery of red magic, Lambard is well versed in ancient spells and rituals. Doubtless, this knowledge, coupled with his singular lack of moral character, did much to curry the favor of a monster such as Xenos. And now we come to the Cabal's next assignment. I could scarce believe my own eyes, even as I read the details of the operation. Lambard's next target is the Garland Ironworks. Aye, the company of engineers founded by the great Sid Garland. As a sanctuary for Imperial defectors, the Ironworks has long drawn the ire of the Empire. And if that wasn't reason enough, the company has also begun sharing engineering secrets with the Alamegan Resistance. To my knowledge, this will be the highest profile enemy the Cabal has ever been deployed against. But the operation will not target Sid himself. They have a far more effective method in mind. The plan is to assassinate Garland's senior staff, and the name at the top of their list was Jesse, his deputy president. Sid's ideas cannot be brought to fruition without a talented team of engineers, and the organization itself will grind to a halt without Jesse's expertise. Her loss would be a dark day for Eorzea indeed. I've communicated the details of the planned assassination to the Ironworks. Unlike Master Wilkins' case, however, Lambard has been ordered to succeed at any cost. He will keep sending his killers until the deed is done, or we put a stop to his cabal for good. And that means bringing down Lambard himself. Chris, Arya, I will need your aid. Sharpen your swords and ready your spells, for we are going to war. All right. What will the future hold for the... Will we be able to succeed in this endeavor? Only one way to find out. Stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, when next we meet, we will be completing this half of the Red Mage storyline with the level 60 quest, Stained in Scarlet. But until then, that's it for this episode of Kruznix Purgatory. Thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us.
Yeah.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access to Kruznix Purgatory. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Kruznix signing out.